Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2020 simulation of Euro 2020 and the game that we've got for you today, Germany versus Ukraine. And Germany, who have looked very good in their games, who are going to play Ukraine, who started really well with that win over Sweden and then slowly tailed off towards the end, but managed to get through on the third place rule. But Ukraine have looked good in spells. They need to be more clinical, and against a very tough German side, that will be a challenge. But let's go into the game and see how the teams line up. And you've got to say Germany are favourites on paper here. And looking at the squads, both teams line up with a 4-3-3 on the left. Germany first, Neuer in goal, Kimmich, Rudiger, Süle and Gosens in defence. Emre Can anchors the midfield with Toni Kroos and Kai Havertz ahead of him. Serge Gnabry on the right, Leroy Sané on the left with Timo Werner up front. Piatov in goal for Ukraine with Karavayev, Berda, Matvienko and Zinchenko in their backline. Sidorchuk, Balanovsky, Shabalov in the centre of midfield with Tsigankov and Konoplyanka on the wings. Junior Moraes up front for the Ukrainians. And you've got to say Germany should be pretty comfortable in this game. I think it's going to be a big challenge for Ukraine as Sidorchuk finds Konoplyanka, but his header is only as far as Kimmich, and Neuer claims the ball. And the quality of this German side is, obviously everyone knows how good this side is. Toni Kroos, man of the match in every single group stage game, which in my opinion is borderline unheard of. He's been absolutely colossal in that midfield for Germany, and if Ukraine can shut Toni Kroos down, I feel like they can shut down a lot of the opportunities that he creates for them. Obviously a lot of them are set pieces, but on the same token he controls the play for them as Gosens finds the ball into Gnabry, and that was close. First effort on the game, and Serge Gnabry with that really powerful volley, but well over the bar there. And you know, Toni Kroos is just the one player who will dictate exactly how the game will go, as Shabalov finds Konoplyanka, breaks the defence, and he should have been a lot more composed on that effort. Really awful finish that. He could have played it across goal, but he didn't. Toni Kroos will take this corner in the 11th minute, and Süle's header finds the back of the net, and Toni Kroos with another pinpoint delivery from a set piece, and Niklas Süle has found the back of the net here for Germany to take the lead in the 11th minute. Toni Kroos into the far post, and Süle rifles a header into the roof of the net. Piatov got a fingertip to it but couldn't do enough to keep it out, and Germany won, Ukraine 0. And Kroos has another corner here a couple of minutes after the goal, back in Süle, and Piatov claims this one, and Germany are really going to have to do something about these corner kicks. They've tried to counter-attack as Karavayev breaks on this right hand side. He's not got many in support with him. He's holding up the ball, plays it into Tsigankov. Now Karavayev again. Back into Shabalov. Malinovsky now. Shabalov once more. Sidorchuk out wide to Karavayev and nods it down to Shabalov. And good spell this from Ukraine. Can they create chances? Junior Moraes' header straight at Neuer really took the sting off that cross there, and Junior Moraes really needs to do a bit more if he wants to, test Manuel Neuer a bit more. Neuer, obviously one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and just needs to be a little bit more clinical, a little bit more aggressive with his finishing, as we're moving towards half time. As Kimmich finds Havertz, back to Kimmich now. Gnabry finds Sané on the opposite wing, but Sané's header is intercepted by Shabalov, and that's not the best ball across as Gnabry intercepts, finds Leroy Sané now, and that's 2-0. Mistake in there by Shabalov. He intercepted the ball and could have done something with it. You can see there panics, plays it across. Gnabry intercepts that from the feet of Malinovsky, and a great ball over the top to Leroy Sané. Brilliant control, and just manages to squeeze that through Piatov to find the bottom corner, and it's Germany 2, Ukraine 0, and they're looking comfortable as Kroos's corner is headed out. Now Leroy Sané on the ball. Now what can you do here? Emre Can finds Rudiger on that right hand side. Now Emre Can into Leroy Sané, and Piatov claims that one. As Germany are looking very, very comfortable here. As we go into half time, Germany 2, Ukraine 0. And I think Ukraine have got themselves into this little bit of trouble here. A couple of mistakes for, the goals. Sula had 2 men on him when he scored from the corner kick, and a really poor pass from Shapovalov to give the ball away to Serge Gnabry, and Leroy Sané was able to convert. And you can't make mistakes like that against a team as good as Germany, who are looking good. 7 shots, 5 on target, very clinical. And Ukraine are going to have to change things up if they want to get a result here as we go into the second half. And it's interesting to see how Ukraine are going to be able to deal with this. They've kept that 4-3-3 formation, but they need to do something, and they need to do something quickly in this second half if they want a chance to go into the quarterfinals. As that's another poor ball from the Ukrainian midfield to give the ball away to Serge Gnabry. Kroos and Can exchanging passes, but Kroos finds Sané, and that's been blocked out for a German corner. And probably the man of the tournament so far, Toni Kroos, are going to be taking this. Puts that in, and Piatov claims the ball, and he's sent that long, and Konoplyanka gets it ahead of him. And is he onside? He's put that wide, but Konoplyanka was offside anyway. But better from Ukraine there, but they need to be able to time their runs right. They need to be able to finish if they break free as well. But we're about an hour into the game. Neither side has made a change as yet, but Piatov with the goal kick into Konoplyanka. Matvienko now just exchanging passes with Zinchenko. And Ukraine are going to have to be a little bit more forceful as Konoplyanka nods that down, but can only find Kimmich there. It's now back in German possession, and Kroos now out wide to Kimmich. Great ball over the top there. Now Havertz into Kroos. Havertz again, and from distance that's been saved by Piatov. And Kroos again just dictating everything that Germany do here as Yarmolenko's come on for Tsigangov. And time rapidly running away here. We've got 15 minutes left of this game for Ukraine to get 2 goals back at least, as Junior Moraes is found on that left hand side. Malinovsky now into Sidorchuk. Now Shapovalov. Sidorchuk once more. That's been intercepted. Kroos pokes that forward to Timo Werner. And can Germany counter-attack here? He's got the pace. Werner has pace to burn, and it's not the best effort there from the Leipzig forward. There's 3 substitutes there. Goetze, Royce and Draxler on for Gnabry, Sané and Werner. And that's probably the last thing that Ukraine wanted. 3 fresh legs up front for Germany. And Zinchenko's found space on this left-hand side. He needs to put the ball in. He needs to make it a good one. Konoplyanka now. Zinchenko back to Malinovsky, and good save there by Neuer as Yarmolenko runs that out of play. Couldn't keep that ball in there. Now Malinovsky with the free kick. That's a poor ball, and Draxler can counter. It's 2 versus 2 for Germany. He's found Royce, and that's wide of the near post, and from a really good position for Ukraine. Even they gave the ball away to Germany, and what more can you say about that? As you know, they've played it short once more. Malinovsky, that's been blocked, and there's only seconds left. Skirta runs forward. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and good save there by Piatov. Matvienko clears, and full time, Germany 2, Ukraine 0, and what a surprise, 4 games in a row, Toni Kroos, man of the match. He controlled everything in this game, and genuinely, if any team wants to beat Germany in this competition, shutting down Toni Kroos is an absolute must. But Germany surging through to the quarterfinals, Ukraine out of the competition, and Germany are looking good here. They've got a squad capable of winning the whole thing, and they're showing it with performances like this. But that's going to be the end of this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a video. And I will see you tomorrow for the next game.